Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you for joining me here on another episode of Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have another small Lego build video, and today I'll be checking out this little Imperial Shuttle set number 30388. And now I wasn't sure when we're opening up that Pose X-Wing which one was more recent. This one is the one that my mom managed to pick up for me more recently. I remember the new Lego sets do have the white up top with the Darth Vader, so it's possible if you're in a Target or Walmart or some other toy shop, might be able to find one of these and build your own. Now, I often recommend these little ones just because they're so affordable and give you something real sweet. If you missed that Pose X-Wing, I really liked it and I did recommend it. Go ahead and link that video right up there, so I'm pretty sure I'll thoroughly enjoy this one. So instead of a Resistance theme, we do have the Empire here with this little Imperial Shuttle. Let's go ahead and switch views to the Niv mat. Niv's munching on the Imperial Shuttle. She's a little bit hungry. But yes, as I mentioned, set number 30388, and this one is 85 pieces. So this shouldn't take so long, but I know I'll have a thorough conversation with you guys, so still be a probably quality length video. Let's go ahead and open this on up. Do have some topics to discuss with you all today. Day that I'm filming is actually Monday night. It's only 10:22 p.m. Usually I film for the Trove around midnight, but I actually got into work a couple hours early. Did have an early doctor's appointment. No worries, nothing wrong. Just a little appointment that I had scheduled. That was at 8:30 in the morning. So I've been up for a while, so I got an early start. Came into work a bit early, which has been good because TCG Player over the weekend. Modern Horizons 2 came out on Friday. This past Friday. That's new Magic Gathering set. Prices usually bottom out really early on Sunday morning, like usually like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And then they go back up. So they rebounded hard. I came in today and there were 142 orders. I hit refresh when I left from that stream, Saturday Night Live stream, was at 21. And I hit refresh. I'm like, how much is it going to be? And I was like, oh my God, it was 142. So I actually, as of now, 10:23 p.m., have not packed up any of the packages from this past weekend's live stream. So I'm going to do that. I was actually going to watch Loki episode 2 while this video is exporting. But I clocked out, as in I wrote that I was here from noon to 10:15 on a sticky note. And I'm going to just be like, oh, it's 10:45 through whatever. Just clock back in the work. So that's how we keep track. Boss man trusts me. Well, you know, I basically run the show anyways. Shh, don't tell him. So I'll actually do that. So I'm actually going to bring my fancy headphones that I use for Alley Plays because I really like those. I kind of want one for the house, but the thing is, like at home, it's just, I like wearing my earbuds for walking around listening to music. So I wouldn't use them very often, but I really like them. So I'm probably going to take those home and watch Loki in bed. And hopefully I don't fall asleep. And hopefully I actually get to watch it so I don't have to wake up and do it again tomorrow. But anyways, let's get started with this Imperial Shuttle. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and open this little bag. I feel like most of the times I'm like, I don't need to open the little one. And then it's like, oh, you need pieces from both bags. And it's like, then why did you separate it, Lego? I found that happened quite frequently with those Harry, I almost said Larry Potter. Those Harry Potter Legos, the books. I really liked those when they came out. I hope they make like a new series of those. But I remember there was a separate bag, like initially, and you open it up. And then it's like, open up both bags. It's like, what? Why did you separate them then? But anyways, looks like we're putting this one across here. Sounds good to me. Then we need these little bars. Not chocolate bars, because they're gray. And they do have the little places where you can attach, like wrench-shaped Legos. Alright, so we're putting 4 of these together. I'm assuming this will be the middle piece for the wings, something like this, something along those lines. I think I'm onto something here. Usually, Legos are very straightforward. It's just for some reason my intuition isn't here with Legos. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh wow, that's how you do it. I feel, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily say like a kid again, because I'm not that out of the range of being a kid. That's not the right piece. Good thing I caught that. Would have been very confused in the next step. But definitely makes me feel more the wonder in the world, if that makes sense. And then I feel a bit guilty. I'm like, I probably should have guessed that. But hey, you know what? I'm having a good time. But anyways, in terms of other topics to talk with you guys, did late Friday night, perhaps into the no, it was on Friday night because I remember I wrote down the date. So before midnight, Eastern time, so actual Friday night, my time. Did actually hit 25,000 subscribers over on the Titan Card channel, so that was very exciting. It's funny, and actually the outward number popped first, too. 25K, and then Matt, Max, and Steven were like, oh, hell, you did it, look, here's a picture. It's like, nope, I went and I looked on my end, and it was 24,999. But then it did cross over, so that was very exciting. Which means this week over on the Titan Card channel should be having that 25,000 subscriber special. And I wanted to work on that today. Didn't get to it because, of course, I was bogged down with mail. Was expecting, you know, a couple orders. Be like, all right, make TCG Player do some. And then, of course, I pack up the ones that I have to print labels off on PayPal. Which is weird. Bossman had bought, like, when Billy started working here, had bought a second label printer because I have this one over here. I tuck it down. Sometimes I leave it out. I don't think I've messed up in a video and had it out in a while, but so this is how it normally, so it prints out this way. But these are these little arc scan printers. He had bought a second one so that Billy could use it, and then he didn't want Billy to have access to PayPal, which it's like, he's fine. He's fine. Usually Bossman would be weird about it. So like, we have this other label printer that doesn't get used because he doesn't want more than just me and him to know his PayPal password, which funny thing is he didn't even remember it. Bossman doesn't even know half of his passwords anymore. I know what they are. I am the bank of information. But anyway, so I still take care of all those, but I like handwriting out the notes. I always put, thank you for shopping with us. Check me out at youtube.com/TitanCards for whatever it is. So on the Modern Horizons 2 ones, I've been putting MH2 openings. If it's just regular Magic, I put MTG. If it's Yu-Gi-Oh, I put YGO. Actually write out Pokemon. I just put Weiss if it's a Weiss Schwartz card. We don't have that much expensive Weiss at the moment, so don't really write those. But in general, that's what I put. If it's Flesh and Blood, I'll put like TCG. I'm like, ow. Do I put F&B? Do I actually write out Flesh and Blood? Do I put Fab? Like, what do I put? So I just put TCG openings for those. But anyway, so I meant to get that special set up today. I wanted to iron out the rules because YouTube is very vague about it. Check your local guidelines. It's like, all right, YouTube. But anyways, I found this website that was pretty helpful. It's apparently for Florida, the Florida local guidelines is if the prize was valued over $5,000, which it's not. This is stuff that I picked up at Target. Like, sorry, y'all are I'm never giving y'all $5,000. If anything that'd be close enough to it is if the channel gets crazy and I open up a $5,000 product and I give away stuff from it. But otherwise, that's not happening. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. This one goes here. I almost put that in the wrong spot. That looked like it'd be difficult to get off. All right, I put these in the wrong spot too. Cool. Hashtag Allie's small brain. I figured it'd be the same on both sides for no good reason. But hey, at least I caught it before it got too much of a pain in the butt. Let me see. But anyway, so the Florida, it looks like the Florida rules. Ow. Scratch myself. It's not focusing, whatever. The autofocus has been hating my hands recently. I don't know why. That's okay though. I'd rather it just stay like this, even though you guys might have to squint a little bit. This is mainly an Alley chat where I do Legos for my own entertainment in the background. This isn't top tier content. This is top tier chat, vocal, audio content. But anyways, it looks like the Florida, you just have to, if it's over $5,000, you got to declare it to the government 7 days in advance. And you also, depending on what it is, have to actually send out tax forms. So nothing like that. So that should be fine. But now you can't actually require anyone to like the video or subscribe or anything. Anything that messes with the YouTube metrics artificially, can't do that. So then figure out how to do with that. So then I found a template, but it seems very wordy. I'm going to go ahead and still do some more research, but hopefully I'll have that all set out. My goal really is to get it done this week because I wake up today and it's like 25.1K. I'm like, we crawled to 25, and now if I don't immediately do the special, we're going to be at 26K. It's like, because especially with Mando coming out, usually whenever there's a Star Wars release like that, like, of course, we got really big after Masterwork. Signature Series as a product was kind of a flop, but we did grow after that one too. I mean, I still liked it. Some prices places were charging. It was, you basically had no shot at anything, but I think we were in the realm of reasonable compared to market. But Signature Series wasn't as fun as I'd hoped. But anyways, we're putting these little knobs on. That's cool. So this is, I think, the inner portion of the shuttle. I think I was on to something here at the start. But so I'm a step closer. I don't feel like I've gotten much done, but I feel like the question that was hanging over me was like, I don't want to get arrested for trying to give away Pokemon tins. So that won't happen. That won't happen. So that was the Florida guidelines, because I Googled YouTube giveaway rules Florida. And I found it. So that was cool. Also, I am leaning, I know I've mentioned it before, on and off again, like maybe I should go to MegaCon, I don't know. But I want to take time off, I feel guilty, blah, blah, blah. I think I am going to go. And I'm saying that on video so that way I can't back out. Because that would be something I would do. Be like, well, you know, I never said that I was gonna go, so I don't really have to go. The shop's gonna be closed, but I want people to not have their breaks one weekend. So I think I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna look in the hotel and stuff. I kind of, even if I don't go to MegaCon every day, I kind of just want to be in Orlando. Just having a good time. Just not, sometimes just sitting in the hotel room, not doing anything is fine. And you know what's also amazing? Here's Allie TMI session, but no one really cares, I think. People like hearing tidbits about my life. But as a half German, half Greek woman that never wears shorts, you guys can assume why. Because you guys can look at my arms. Now, my arms really aren't that bad, but the thing I'm most glad about is that my hair on my lip is not dark enough. You guys can't see my mustache. But trust me, it exists. It's there. That's part of being Greek. That is the way. You know, not Mando the way. This is just the Greek way. True Greek life. None of that sorority crap. But, so, anyways, my skin is super sensitive. I can't shave my legs. If I do, my skin actually cracks. Not to, like, bleeding, but, like, skin peeling crack. So, I can't shave my legs. So, I got this new epilator on Amazon. I was like, let me get the rechargeable one, because it says I can use in the shower. I had, like, this other one, but it's always a pain in the butt to use. And I was like, all right, so that's how, like, I can break out Tifas. Like, all right, I sit there for 2 hours with my, and I go zzz, and it's like, ow, this hurts. Take a bunch of Tylenol and just close my eyes and hope for the best. But this new one in the shower is amazing. I love it. So now I have the smoothest legs in Pinellas County. It's great. So I'm very excited about that. So now I can wear shorts too. So now I can do all kinds of cool cosplay. I'm excited for, you know, hopefully on Thursday with the Misty cosplay. Misty wears shorts. I'm ready. I'm ready. And also, at the hotel, because MegaCon's in August, I can go to the pool for the first time in like 10 years. I was thinking about actually while I was driving to McDonald's after the stream, I was thinking about how cool my epilator is. I'm very easily pleased, you guys. You know, I was thinking, I haven't been to the beach in 10 years since I went when I was, I think, a freshman in high school to a birthday party on the beach. I haven't been, oh, actually, that'd be 9 years, because I wasn't 4 years in high school. I was only in high school 3 years. 9 years. At least 9 years. This is going into my, yeah, so at least not, yeah. I haven't been to the beach in 9 years. And it's been, I think, even longer since I've been in a pool. So, I want to go to the beach. Because I used to love swimming, and then it's just like crippling anxiety. Nah, I can't go. People are going to look at my legs. Because, of course, you just shave. But then, being Greek, you know, the hair's still dark. So, yeah, you cut it off, but you can still see it under. So then it's like, I look like a strawberry, and it's like, oh my god, I can't go. I just can't walk outside in shorts. And then I tried waxing at some point, and that's just... It just grows back so fast, so that's why having, you know, control over my own legs is just wonderful. I feel like I've solved my #1 first world problem, and it's great. So I'm very excited about that. So now we can actually regularly have Allie in shorts cosplay. Not that you guys would see it. Like, even sometimes where it's a cosplay that might have shorts or might have a skirt. Like, did I actually wear it? No. I'm actually wearing pants, because you guys can't see it anyways. No point. Got him. So anyways. This is some Allie life updates. 25K. Feel great about my legs. And also, I did mention it during the stream, but it was at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I was butthurt that I didn't get to film a video. I wanted to film a bonus video because I gave you guys, instead of this Lego build on Thursday, I went ahead and gave you guys that behind the scenes video because I got a little caught up on Wednesday with like Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm exhausted. I just want to go home. So I did that instead. I don't think I did this right. I did not. That would be why. You know, I was like, all right, so actually at the end of that video, when I was doing my voiceover to, of course, read off all the patrons, I was like, I'm going to give you guys the Imperial Shuttle on Sunday. Switch them up. Switch the bonus video with the real video. And then that didn't happen because I actually just didn't have time to film. I was like, wow, okay. I was going to film on Friday, and then I was here for 15 hours on Friday, and I was like, I don't have the brain power to record anything at all. So I was like, all right, so I'll just come in on Wednesday, or Sunday, but Saturday. No, those were just days. Those were days. Before the stream, and be like, okay, I'll just do it then. And then it's like, well, we don't have time. Okay. So there was just so much to do. I ran out of time. So then I made the post. I was like, all right, sorry guys, it's coming on Tuesday. So I feel bad about that. But so that's why we have this. And I'm hoping that the goal is to film the Allie Plays Tuesday night. I was actually going to film it Tuesday on the Titan Cards channel, but then we actually straight up just didn't have a video on Tuesday. No one ordered any personals or anything. I'm like, okay, I'll just not record today. That sounds fine to me. Go get some good sleep so that way I'm well rested for Wednesday. And then, you know, so that would have been the move. That would have been the move. Because I just had recorded on Tuesday, which is what I think I'm going to do this week. Because we do have a video, so I do have to put my makeup on and stuff anyways. Or at least be in a status where I look presentable for filming. Even if I don't have makeup on, maybe just do a little eyeshadow. Which I know still counts as makeup, but it's so easy to do, I feel like it doesn't. So, alright, this is an interesting little build here for the fins of the Imperial Shuttle. Well, the one shark fin. And then the actual wings look super easy. You just throw on a dot and boom, done. So that's interesting. Alright, we need this little light. A little beep beep. That way you know it's coming. Okay. So here's the body of the shuttle. That looks cool. Ah, there's 14 and 15. Oh, I saw the number 1 and I was like, why did I flip over to the wrong side of the sheet? That makes a lot of sense. So I just skipped to here. Okay. Alright, so maybe, well, it looks like the wings just attach easily. So I don't think we actually need to go back. I think that was fine to jump around. Alright, so we're flipping this over. Ah, okay. Yes, alright. So these are flipped over. So, another busy week here on the channel. Do have Mandalorian Season 2 coming out on Wednesday. We do have, that did ship today, so that is 100% coming. I know some people were worried it was getting delayed again because there's no checklist released just quite yet from Topps. But I'm not necessarily on the team Topps is hiding stuff and the product is going to be trashed just quite yet. Topps has had issues with the living set prints and stuff, being like they actually straight up just did not inform Lucasfilm they'd be printing them, and then they sent them some kind of notice that they can't until they reach another agreement or something crazy. So Topps is having all kinds of problems, so I don't think necessarily that they're holding back the checklist on purpose just quite yet. I think they might have actually just forgot or don't have it ready. Or whatever intern that was in charge of it just didn't. So I'm not worried about it yet. I don't think it's possible for that set to live up to the hype, but I'm excited for it. I want to see the new cards, even though I haven't seen the show yet because I'm a horrible human being and I just haven't done it yet. I'm very excited for it. I want to see the new Baby Yoda cards. The new tin looks great. Someone already got theirs in hand, I guess, and they're on eBay, so you can actually check out those tins. They look wonderful. Cute little Baby Yoda in his little basket. Looks great, looks great. So I'm excited. I'll probably keep one of those tins for me. So I'm excited about that. And then X-Men Metal also comes out on the same day. So that's a bit awkward. Not sure how I'm going to do those openings just quite yet. But I'm excited to see what they bring. Don't know what those cards are going to look like just quite yet. Alright, so it looks like this didn't actually get put on until we flipped it over. That's why I was confused. I was looking at the circle and I was like, that doesn't seem like where it goes. But it does. Alright, so flip it over, put another one of these little laser beams. Alright, now, whoop! Now I destroy everything. Alright, that was on top. Now we put the fin on. Now I see why you put the arms on first, then you put the fin on top. Little shark fin. Just because of things like that happening. Where you smack it. This is actually, honestly, this is bigger than I thought it would be. I feel like it looks a bit goofy, but, I mean, the Imperial Shuttle's kind of goofy. I like it, though. It looks like a bird. Caw-caw! Alright, here's our little Imperial Shuttle. I feel like the little fin's a bit big, but I also could have just small-brained it and not put it on properly, because it does look weird. Is it supposed to be lined up with the back? It has to be, right? No. It's like 2 off. That's one. It's just 1 off. Right? That looks a lot. That looks a lot better. Like I said, I think I just small-brained it, and turns out I did. But all right, so here's our completed Imperial Shuttle. Definitely, design-wise, making a lot more sense. Like the little pew 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 little turrets. That's what they'd be called, right? Yes, I put these on. I lined them up right. I put them on the right spots. All right, let's unsnap ourselves. I love these little mini builds. They're just such great value. They're like, what, like $8 or something? $8 to $10 at the max. And I love building them. That little X-Wing was so awesome. This one's awesome. Even though I'm not like a super ships and vehicles person, I can't pass this up. This is super cool. So I again, recommend this one here, Imperial Shuttle 30388. Did have a successful build. I had a great time. Talked about a lot of different stuff here, so I hope you enjoyed today's really random, but somehow related, because they're all related to new stuff happenings with yours truly. So I hope you enjoyed those ramblings. A little bit of Allie TMI. But you know what? It's getting into the high 90s here in Florida, so now I don't have to suffer in jeans constantly, even though I probably still will. That's what I feel the most comfortable in. Now I don't have to worry about if I just want to randomly bust out the Tifa. Don't have to stress over this Thursday's Misty. And of course, as long as everything goes to plan, it's possible that I don't get all the stuff sorted out. It needs to be taken care of tomorrow. Otherwise, I won't have time to do that on Wednesday, of course. Because we do have that stream of all the Mandalorian. And then that live stream would be on Thursday evening. So, probably like the Time Spiral stream where it started like, what, 7:38 somewhere. I have to go back and check, but not like afternoon. Definitely an evening. Time for people to get off work. And also time for me to still enjoy the day a bit. And then get prepared. This weekend is the weekend for an Ally chat. So most likely Misty chat coming this weekend. Like I said, as long as stuff goes to plan. But I had a great time here. A nice little break here Monday nights. And just in time for me to get back to work starting at 10:45 p.m. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Trove. Another little Ally builds. If you did, don't forget to go on ahead and hit that like button. Comments to me. Leave those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Ally's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join us. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But also, before I get on out of this video, do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you guys, for your above and beyond support. I really, truly do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We have 6 Ultimate Excavators: Dustin Archuleta, Jack Perez, Keith Muta, Mako, Mark Lennon, and Stephen Olivo. 2 Gemstone Miners, Andon and Stephen Bly, and 1 Crystal Collector of David Mounts. But thank you so much to all of my patrons, whether you are in a tier in which I say your name at the end of the video, or it's just shown on screen. Really, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And any of you that have had the thought to go ahead and check out my Patreon, perhaps support me, I appreciate that thought as well. But thank you so much, you all, for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this one, because I had a great time, even though it might have been weird at times. But that is it for this Tuesday's episode here on the Trove. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Ally's Treasure Trove. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye.